Welcome back to our channel, and today we're making peach pie. So this recipe contains a few simple ingredients. You're going to use some pre-made pie crust, 9-inch. You're going to have some butter, lemon, cinnamon, nutmeg, some vanilla of your choice, your peaches. Now, these are canned peaches. You can definitely use fresh peaches if they're in season. Some sugar and cornstarch. And this is the baking dish I'm going to use. You're also going to need a bowl to mix the ingredients. I have a spoon, a knife, and then a cutting board for the lemon. So let's get started. So we're going to open up our pie crust and take them out. Now, you can definitely make homemade pie crust. I didn't. We're just going to keep it fast and simple. So we're going to open up our pie crust. Just one of them for right now. And you want to make sure that you let it thaw out a little bit or get room temperature, because you want to make sure that it's easy to unroll and add to your pie dish. Okay. So see, this one is still a little cold. So it's unraveling, but that's okay because this is the bottom crust, but we still want it to look nice. So we're just going to mold it to our pie dish. Okay, so I'm probably going to let this heat up a little bit, warm up, get room temperature a little more. Then I'm going to come back and fix this. So I'm just going to set this to the side. And now let's get started on the filling. So we have our bowl, and this is 28 ounces of peaches. So we're going to pour our peaches into our bowl. Of sugar. I just usually eyeball it. So we're going to pour in our sugar. We're then going to add a little bit of cornstarch. Okay. Now that we have that added, we're going to add some cinnamon. Or a good amount. It just depends. This is how much cinnamon I added to it. We're then going to add some nutmeg. Now this right here, it's definitely going to bring it together. We're going to add some nutmeg. Okay. Just going to clean this up. Now, after we add that, we're going to add a little bit of the vanilla. And now we are going to add some lemon juice. And now I have the sugar to the side because I'm going to taste it to see if I need to add any more sugar. But for right now, that's how much I'm going to add. I'm just going to roll my lemon. Cut it in half. And then I'm going to squeeze in some of the lemon juice. This is going to enhance the flavor as well as kind of act like a thickening agent for it. Okay. Now we have that. We're going to move that to the side. I do have some butter because at the end, I'm going to add some butter on top of the pie filling before I add the second layer of crust. So let's mix. So let's mix this up, y'all. I have it all mixed together. Now I'm just going to get a little spoon and I'm just going to taste it to see what else I need to add to this pie filling. More sugar, definitely. Let's mix it up. You can add brown sugar. I don't add brown sugar. I actually add, let me show you guys. Just a little bit of maple syrup. Just a little bit. You want to mix it together. Now I'm going to taste a little bit more. So now we're going to pour this into our pie dish. Okay, so now we have let the pie crust sit a little bit. It's a lot easier to maneuver and work with. So let's just fix it, make it a little bit nicer. Okay, so this is how my pie crust looks. And I'm just going to add this filling inside. So it's not a lot of filling or peaches at all. We are still going to add the pie crust on top, but we're also going to make a pecan praline topping to go on top. So now that we have this, we're just going to open up our second pie crust. And actually, while we have this knife, we're just going to add some butter on top. Okay. So move our butter to the side. Okay, let's open up this pie crust. And what we actually want to do with this is we're going to cut out some strips. So you want to make sure that you have a clean space. We're going to lay that down. And we're just going to cut some strips. You can do this on a cutting board, but this little area, this little space right here is a lot easier to work with. Just sanitize it and keep it going. So we got our strips made for our pie crust. Okay, so we have the strips made for the pie crust, and we're just going to lay it down like this. Hopefully y'all can see that. Like this. Just take out the extra, put it to the side, and continue throughout the whole pie if you want to do it like that. And actually, what I like to do too with the extra is actually put it in the middle of like the filling so that when it puffs up, it like fills in those little sections. So now we just take out the extra. I'm gonna fill in some of the little sections with the pie crust. And we're actually going to roll this little extra pie crust. We're gonna roll it down around it. Now we're gonna get an egg. We're gonna put a little egg wash around it to brown it. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar and cinnamon, and then we're gonna place it in the oven for about 30-35 minutes. Okay, everyone, so the peach pie is done. The pecan praline sauce is done, and I have just some vanilla ice cream. Now let's get into it. So I think first what I want to do is let me get us a little slice of pie or a little piece of the pie. I'm not sure how well it's going to hold up, but we're just going to hope for the best. I'm going to add it. So we have the pie. I'm going to get some ice cream. Nice little scoop. We're going to get 2 scoops of ice cream. Thank you so much for joining me in making this delicious dessert. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.